Well, good morning guys, welcome back to another video. So I just spent like 30 minutes casting at Tarpon, and they wanted nothing to do with it this morning. So it was really neat to see some tarpon. I haven't seen tarpon since late last year, and nothing wakes you up in the morning faster than like seeing tarpon roll. It is something super exciting, and it's just, I love the spring and the summertime and the fall as well, but the winter, man, it is so dry and boring. I mean, it is so dry. I fished a handful of times since my last video, and I've seen pretty much nothing every time I've been out. And today we saw some life pretty quickly, and hopefully I'm gonna be able to find some fish. I'm gonna throw a 3-inch NLBN paddle tail today. We haven't used those in, I feel like, a year. I barely ever pick them up. I use the little mullets a lot, but they got a new 1/8 ounce jig head, and we're gonna throw it around, see if we can get on some fish. But yeah, I apologize. It's been a minute since I've uploaded a video because I was working on my house. I mentioned a few videos back, doing a renovation on the house, and pretty much every second for the past 35 days it's been spent working on the house and then moving in, getting settled in. But now I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go for this year. We're gonna kill it this year on YouTube. So yeah, if you guys like the video at the end of watching it, feel free to give it a like and subscribe if you're new. But yeah, we're gonna get going here. I'm gonna throw some docks, then maybe move on to some mangroves later in the day, and I'm excited. Weather's nice. Let's do it. All right, real quickly, we're gonna throw this guy, NLBN 3-inch on an 1/8 ounce jig head. 1/8 ounce jig head. They come out this Friday, March 3rd. So on NLBN's website, nlbn.com, you guys can grab them. They're new. The smallest size they made before was a 1/4 ounce, so now I got an 1/8 ounce, and I like that because they sink really slowly. When you skip up under a tree, it's not going to go straight down to the bottom immediately. It's going to fall just a little slowly, or slower. And I find also that the lighter jig heads usually, or lighter baits in general, usually skip a little bit better. So yeah, we're gonna go look for some snook here along this mangrove line, and then move into some docks here. I remember last year there was a handful of snook along this mangrove line that's just to the right here, but so I'm gonna kind of use last year's knowledge to my advantage today and kind of just replay what I remember, and hopefully we'll knock out some snook right here. But yeah, let's find them. Oh, big snook just ate it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Ate it. I gotta keep him out of the trees. Gotta keep him out of the trees. Oh my God, he inhaled it. Stay out of there. Stay out of there. Stay out of there. Oh, come on. Come on. Oh, he does not want to get out of there. That was a good snook. That was a good snook. I am locked down drag here on this 2500. A bit light of a setup to be going after fish like this, but if you play them just right, you'll be able to get them. It's gonna loosen up here. That was a good snook. Oh my God, he's right under the boat. He just inhaled the 3-inch. Oh, he's way bigger than I thought. That is a she. That fish is way bigger than I thought. Come here. Oh my gosh, come on. That was like a 34-inch snook that just ate a little tiny 3-inch bait. Oh, the excitement. The second the water gets warm, the fish start eating. Fishing is so much more fun. Oh my gosh, this snook was way bigger than I thought. Literally just flipped it over its nose and inhaled it. Check that out. You can see back in the mouth there. All right. Oh, there we go. That's a good start to our year there. Wow. Oh, well, check that out there. That is, I'll measure this fish. I think she's 34, 35 on a 3-inch NLBN paddle tail. And that's that new 1/8-ounce jig head. Pulled it right out of the box, and within 10 casts, I had a fish. How about that? We'll put her back in the water here and get a quick measure and release her. Wow, I cannot believe how big this fish was. When it ate, I thought it was maybe 28 inches. Maybe 28. She inhaled that. Let me see if I can get this out here without pliers. I gotta literally reach my hand all the way back there. Let me grab my pliers, it would be a lot easier. Alright, figured I'd lay her on the ruler while I'm up here grabbing my pliers on 0, all the way back to 35 inches. 33, 34, 35. That is definitely my biggest fish ever on a 3-inch paddle tail. Alright, so I'm going to take my time releasing this fish, because I would say had her out for probably a little bit more than I would have liked, because that hook I had to grab pliers to get it out there, but we'll keep her head in the water there. That is a beautiful fish, a 35-inch fish to get the morning started. Beautiful. Let me go ahead and spin her around here. I cannot believe that. There was a lot of fish right there too. A lot were kind of scurrying away, and I was like, there she goes. As I was saying, a lot were scurrying away there, and I was like, man, one of these got to eat. There's probably, I don't know, I probably saw a little over a dozen, and then I threw right in front of that one and just inhaled it. So, man, I could honestly never fish in, this is like the last day of February today, but January, February, I'd be perfectly fine not fishing and just getting going once the weather gets warm, because it is like a switch. Once the weather gets warm, the fish start to eat. It is so much more fun being out here. But yeah, I'll check the leader and we'll keep fishing. Figured I'd mention too real quick, I got that on 50-pound mono leader. Went with the heavier stuff today because I knew there's opportunities for fish like that. And I got that on a 2500 pen battle. This is like a $120 reel. Handled that just fine. I played my cards perfectly and we were able to keep her out of the trees. But wow, they were right where I was thinking they would be. Pretty sure I just saw a tarpon roll under this dock here. If they are under there, I think I'm gonna get a bite. There's a fish. It's a tarpon. Oh boy, just thumped it. My drag is way too tight for this thing. Thumped it right on the edge of that dock there. Perfect. I know I just said, I think 2 docks back, I said, I think there is a tarpon under this dock. I think I just saw a roll. Big jumps, I'll take it. Thought that was about to be a nice snook. Got a nice hook set too. Let's see if I can keep him on here. A little guy, maybe he's about 5-6 pounds. But I'll take it. Snook and tarpon. That's really how you know the weather's starting to get a little bit better. Fish are biting and tarpon are just around in general. Ooh. Let me see if I can land him here. This guy, these little ones are always very fired up. They like to jump. Also spray you in the... Ooh. Oh. Spoke too soon about landing him. He threw it right there at the end. Alright.
Looks like he beat it up pretty good too. I'll go ahead and switch and throw on another one. Alright, I'm gonna switch up something different right here. I'm gonna throw on the big mullet, NLBN big mullet. I know you guys probably haven't seen any content from me of it. It just came out a couple weeks ago, and I didn't make anything on it. I only uploaded some stuff on Instagram, but it is like a 7-inch little mullet called the big mullet. So there it is, rigged with the 10-0. I'm gonna throw it around a little bit, see if I can find a big one, because they just didn't seem like they cared for the 3-inch too much. Mix it up. Big snook followed it out. Come on, eat it again, eat again. Real big snook just inhaled it, crushed it. I don't know where he went. That was literally the second I put on the bait. Big snook crushed it up under there. Oh, I saw him stop right there, but I think he just slid back towards the dock. Oh, that'll get your heart thumping. Come on. Might have only got one bite out of that fish. Oh, there's a fish. Big snook. Ate it out in the wind. Out in the wind, got thumped. Stay with me. Stay with me. It is hurricane force winds now. I got thumped right on the shoreline. Actually, I wouldn't call that on the shoreline. That was like 10 feet off, but there is a drop off. Yeah, nice snook. Took that first run. I thought he was a lot bigger than he was. My drag's pretty tight too. I'm gonna loosen up a little bit. All right, it's been a little while since my first fish, but woo, stay with me. Stay with me. Nice fish. Nice fish. It has been a grind today. I think because it is still pretty cool. I mean, I think there was a high of like 75 today, so it's really not full like hot temps. These snook are still a little weird. They are still behaving a little weird, but come here. This guy looks like he's maybe just under slot. That was a good hook set though. That was a good hook set. Oh, nice one. Nice fish. Probably, yeah, it's probably 27 on the twisted T there. Go ahead and put this guy right on back. He thumped it. He thumped it. Yep, go buddy, go. There he goes. Like I was saying, the wind picked up. It picked up. It is really windy, but I think that might be the trick to get some bites today. I mean, might just be the trick, because the second I pulled around to this windy side and got out of the calm stuff, I found a bite. But hey, there's a 3-inch bite, so we'll keep working here. Let's I think I can get a bigger fish, honestly. I do. I think I might need to retie a leader there. What you guys think? It's about 15 inches enough leader? It might be. Well guys, I am wrapping it up here. I feel burnt out today. It is 3 o'clock and we knocked out a really good fish, and that was literally in the first 30 minutes of fishing, I think. Happened right off the bat. And other than that, we got that nice fish late in the day, and it's just like that typical January, February type day where you get that like one good fish or two decent fish, and it's just like stops. It just slows down, and that's just it. So yeah. I mean, this isn't my favorite time of the year to fish, but the weather is getting warmer. I'm starting to see a lot more bait. There's actually glass minnows all around me right now, and I haven't seen glass minnows in a while, which is really good because they bring in a lot of fish with them. Mullet are showing up really thick as well. That's good to see. And as soon as just the weather gets warmer, we'll start to have better and better days. But very much like the last video, just one good fish and then a second one up in there as well. We had that nice blow up on the big mullet. That was cool. So yeah, if you guys want to check out any of the baits I used today, head over to nolivebaitneeded.com. Actually, no, it's NLBN.com. Or maybe both of those links work. And you guys can try out any of that stuff. March 3rd, Friday, the 1/8 ounce jig heads come out, as well as that yellow belly color. If you guys want to try it out for yourself, seemed to work decent for me today. And I think that is it. I'm just excited for this weather to just keep improving, and you start to get these longer days, warmer weather, a little bit of rain. We've had no rain. It's so dry. I feel like that is affecting the fishing as well. But yeah, we're just going to be right back on out here tomorrow. So make sure you subscribe, hit the like button if you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you guys in that next video.